Hey guys, what's up? Hello, everybody. What's going on? Good afternoon. Welcome to today's broadcast, today's live cast of Ask Roxy. This is one of my favorite segments, and I'm so happy to have you guys here with me today. So I'm going to wait for you guys to come on in here to all of my rooms. I am right now on so many of my social media panels. I'm super excited because I got this platform that allows me to ping out to everywhere. So I'm on my Facebook page, my private profile, my 2 groups, my YouTube channel. So I want to welcome you guys from wherever you are, and just come on in and say hello to me because I can see all of your comments right there in my chat box. And today I have a very interesting conversation for you. As you know, on Wednesdays we have my Ask Roxy segment. And during this particular live video, I'm taking a question that I get from one of you guys, whether it's by email or if it's by DM or any of my comments that I see on all of my platforms. And I take questions that I think are going to be super helpful for all of my audience, and I answer them here live. And the way I like to do stuff as well is that if you have a question that does pop up during today's conversation, that you go ahead and you share it because I'm here to help. So today's conversation is specifically for my competitors, and we're going to, what am I talking about? We're going to dig deep into talking about contest prep and really should you prep for yourself or should you hire a coach? But before we go into that today, I want to have you guys stay to the very end of this video because if you do find this stuff helpful, I have a really cool resource for you in my contest prep crash course that you might want to download, and I'll tell you how to get onto that in a moment. So let's not waste any time. I want to just go ahead and jump right into today's conversation. So let me go ahead and bring this up for you. So today we are talking about, should a first-time competitor coach herself or hire a contest prep coach? What are my thoughts for this lesson of the day? So let's talk about the letter that I got. So our writer today says, and she's anonymous, she says, "Hey Roxy, I am super excited because this year is the year that I finally decided it's time for me to make my stage dreams my reality. I've been a huge fan of the sport of bodybuilding for a long while. In fact, I'm really interested in jumping straight into physique." That is awesome. "I'm a former personal trainer. I had gotten certified, but I only trained for about 2 years with actual clients. But I have spent a lot of years working out, so I'm not new to the gym. And although I understand macros and calories, and I can put together a good solid meal plan for fat loss, I'm wondering if I should take a stab at doing my own prep or if I should hire a contest prep coach. There are so many ins and outs when it comes to competing, stuff I know I probably still have yet to learn, but I know that when you started out, you coached yourself and may have done so when you were a pro." Yes, I did. "What advice can you give me as someone considering being her own coach? Do you think it best that I simply hire someone as well? Thank you so much." Well, I want to thank our writer who asked to remain anonymous. I want to thank you so much for your question because I thought it was a really great topic for today because this topic comes up for a lot of folks. Should a first-time competitor coach herself or hire a contest prep coach? So let me tell you a little bit about my journey into the prep game. So when I first started competing, I was very much like you. I didn't have a coach. I didn't actually think of even working with a coach. I was someone who knew how to train, who knew how to do diets because that was what I did for a living. I was a personal trainer. So I really wanted to take a chance in seeing if I could put my money where my mouth is. And I really am happy that I did when I first started competing. My very first shows out there on this circuit was, me doing it all myself. And there was really a great sense of pride that came with it. And I would really encourage anyone who knows what they're doing to definitely try it. I mean, it doesn't hurt to actually go out there and to try it yourself. One of the funny things I remember about my first show, and this would not have happened had I had an actual coach, but I remember at that first show, there's a break between the finals and prejudging, right? And I guess prejudging probably finished around, 1 o'clock or so, or maybe I was off stage by then. And then the finals would start in the evening around 5 o'clock. do you know this dummy stayed in the theater, in the auditorium, for the entire 4-hour break between prejudging and finals? And I didn't even really eat anything either. So like, I was just like loopy by the end, and I had no idea. As a dancer, like, we would stay in the theater. We would like stay in, you know, if you had 2 shows in a day, you just kind of chill out. So I didn't know. Dummy. If I had a coach, I probably would have done that. So hopefully you wouldn't do anything crazy like that. But it was a super rewarding experience for me because it allowed me to really push myself in a way that like I've never done before. So if you are someone who knows what they're doing, you know how to create a diet, you know how to do macros, you can put together a good solid training program and a meal plan, go for it. You're not going to hurt yourself in the process. Now, there will be a lot of questions that come up, and it would really help, and this is what helped me too, is that I actually did have people that I could talk to. I had people who were coaches, and I had people who were competitors that I can say, hey, you know, what are your thoughts on this? Or my weight is stuck right now this week and it's not budging. What can I do to fix that? And I also had help with posing as well. So if you are going to coach yourself, then definitely keep that in mind. Hire someone to do your posing with you so that way you don't look like a fool on stage, because at the end of the day, bodybuilding is a sport about, you know, posing at the finished product and what it looks like and how you're displaying it. So make sure you know what you're doing in that part as well. Now, that's the conversation that I would have with those of you out there who know what you're doing and you don't have any like crazy questions about like, how should I be eating, or, you know, how should I train? Now, for those of you that don't know what the heck you're doing, honey, darling, sweetheart, you need to hire a coach. You need to go ahead and put the money aside to work with someone who can help you to get through these, the stages of getting ready for a show. I think what a lot of people don't realize is the sheer amount of work that it takes to compete. Like, competing isn't just like going on a diet and a training program and stepping on a stage. Like, it's so much more than that. And there's a science about it too. You know, and although it's not like rocket science, but in order for you to really get the leanness that you absolutely positively can or ever will be in your entire life, and to dry that out by properly manipulating water just a little bit, and then to hold on to as much muscle as you can in the process, that is not normal. Like, that's not normal at all. You know what I mean? So what you want to do is make sure that you put yourself in a place where you can do this in a smart and a healthy way. So for some of you, that might mean to actually work with a coach. Okay. So I hope that this helped y'all. I hope that this like cleared up some questions that you guys might have about stepping on a stage and just being like the best that you can be at it. I have Mr. RJ. Mr. RJ says, hey, Roxy. Hey, what's going on? Mickey Berry says, hey, Roxy, what's going on? You have a beautiful soul. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So guys, I'm going to wrap this up for today. And this segment I do every single Wednesday. It's called Ask Roxy. And this is where I want to just come on, answer you guys' questions. If you have questions while you watch this broadcast, of course, you can type them into the comments the next time you see me live, and I will share my thoughts with you. And if you have a question you want me to directly answer, you can go ahead and send it to me at info at rockstarfitness.com, and you'll see the information at the bottom here scrolling my email address. So you can always ask me whatever questions you want, and if you want to keep it anonymous, that's possible as well. And for those of you who are looking to get some advice with contest prep, and you want to go ahead and step up your game and do things a really smart and healthy way, come on by and download my contest prep crash course. I will put the link in the description for this video all over the place on my social networks. So give me about like maybe 5 or 10 minutes to put that up for you guys. But it's rockstarfitness.com. That's ROXSTAR fitness.com/CPCC. Okay, CP, contest prep, CC, crash course. So go ahead and get your hands on that. You're going to love it. And if you're in the market for a coach, come on over and work with me. You'll see where you can go ahead on the link on the bottom here that's scrolling, rockstarfitness.com/claritycall. Set up a time for us to speak about your goals, and we'll kind of take it from there. I appreciate you guys for joining me on today's live video. I will be going live on Fridays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is when I do my podcast. So I look forward to seeing you guys then, and I will talk to you soon. Toodles! Bye, guys.